Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be teaching people how to be Jet Lawrence or something like that. We've got a crazy compound out here. It's called the Decker's Training Facility, and Earthworks, and I mean I can go check who else worked on it, but I guess I will. It's actually Baked Minotaur's track, which if you guys don't know, he makes some pretty fun flowy tracks, and they always haven't been like the fanciest thing ever, but I'd say this is a big step up from where he's been in the past, except this jump right here. I have a little bone to pick with old Baked, because that, my friend, needs to be a little bit smaller there for the community. If you're going to release free tracks, you're going to probably see a majority of lower level players on your track, so I'm just saying, like, that's still clearable, yes, on the 250, but that's the one thing I think I'd change on this track. But beginners, if you guys are looking to get good quick, this is the damn track to do it on. This builds great character and Jet Lawrence type skills. You can jump braking bumps all day long. You guys can literally do whatever you want with this track. It's a pretty fun one, and there's little option lines like this to step up and over. You know, there's just different stuff on this track that is very appealing to the average player, in case you guys want to get better, or if you guys just want to ride something fun, even if you are already a little bit better than average, or, you know, just looking to goon around. This is definitely a fun track to ride. Now, I don't think, okay, I was gonna say, I don't think you send that one a little too far, but I don't really know much about this track. I think this is like lap number 3, like full laps. I did like a little cut around. I was trying to check out whatever else was on the track, but didn't really go the way I thought it would. We're coming up on the Jet Lawrence section, which I'll teach you guys actually a really quick tip that if you guys just put into your game, like, you will thank me forever. But you can lean forward, by the way. Leaning forward helps, and I do it so frequently that I think people think, like, everyone thinks my settings are jacked up or whatever, because you look at the way I play, obviously not the majority plays like this, so I get a lot of comments on it. But I think, like, over the evolution, or I guess me playing the game over time, it's been a lot of, like, innovation. Like, it's always been me to fend for myself, so I don't really have, like, a guidebook. I don't have the tutorial. Not a lot of other people do. I'm not saying, like, oh, I'm a crazy outlier that plays the game so differently. That's not what I'm trying to be here. I'm trying to say that I've explored many options in, like, terms of how the game works, and leaning forward, like, this is me leaning forward. It actually brings the back tire towards you. It's not like that's me leaning forward to keep my back wheel on the ground. Like, leaning forward is something to try and get used to, at least, because it is so useful, helpful, and it just does a lot and opens up my riding style is even different, because I just like the back wheel, so I'm leaning forward almost more than leaning back, if I had to say. I mean, maybe not, maybe so, I can't really tell you. I don't really have a graph or a chart on these sort of things, but I do use it quite a bit now that I'm kind of aware of it. Then leaning back quite a bit, but there's a lot of leaning forward, and I'm just saying, if you guys are looking to you know, look a little better, be a little better, keep that back wheel on the ground, you guys are getting to that point where you feel like you're getting capped up, like, you're like, okay, how much better can I really get at the game other than consistency? Like, I just try a bunch of different things, honestly. There's so much you can do. Like, leaning forward here, you see how it keeps my front wheel up right there, and I missed my favorite corner, but it keeps the front wheel up and back wheel on the ground, and it creates momentum. Like, on Anaheim 1, I don't know if I can describe this, but there's like a single into a bull corner, almost like this, and you can wheelie up over it, and that's like half a second right there. So it really is like some Jetson Lawrence type shit that you gotta bring out. And I got a comment actually from Troy, and it killed me reading it, because I typically record earlier in the mornings, right? So there's my voice hasn't really warmed up, so my voice is a lot different from videos in the past. Also, I am running on 2.5 hours of sleep. Just a tragic night for me. Not like anything mental, like, it was just went to bed early. I'm one of those guys that super inconsistent, terrible sleeping schedule, right? But I went to bed, I got lucky, I was tired enough to go to bed early, and early is like, you know, 10, 11, somewhere in there. Then I think I woke up around like 1 or like 12:30 or so. Like, I honestly couldn't tell you, But I mean, it was just so annoying because I could not fall back to sleep. Oh, I never used that outside line. Pretty nice. It sets you up pretty good for this. But yeah, I'm telling you guys right now, if it doesn't sound like me, I apologize. But Troy was the one that commented it, and I think it just got a lot of likes because it's Troy. But it was kind of funny because I'm always kind of downbeat. I'm not really revved up. My voice isn't really ready to go, so it comes out all not raspy, but just I don't know how to say it, but definitely a little deeper. And that kind of thing, people kind of expected that. I don't know if that comment had a bunch of likes because it was Troy or not, so I don't know. But just a quick little something out there, something to talk about to fill up this video of random stuff if you guys would like to listen to. Honestly, if you guys are watching through all these videos, you guys deserve an award. And we're down. I guess we can get back on the track topic here, but there's these nice bull berms that aren't exactly one line, and then on the 450 you can probably send it up to this deck right here. It's a nice little section, and then this inside would probably be the ideal way. Oh wait, no, it's not, because this is the massive jump before the massive jump. Now we're gonna try to send it. This is not gonna be a good run whatsoever at it, but I mean, that's what you guys are getting for now until I clear. I gotta clear it sometime, surely, right? Like that's gotta happen for us. I didn't even see there's a scrub line over there you can take that's a little lower, and then you could hop up and see you're using those braking bumps to keep a little lower. Now if you could figure out how to do it in the right ways, it would be a lot better. And then I actually prefer the inside right there, and then I can't ever remember what comes next. Luckily we know how to use our brakes. Then fourth gear, triple in maybe. Yep, there we go. Then that kind of sets you up awkward. Maybe a scrub and then double. Then you can get all the way up and over this one. And like I said, I think it was this outside that I hadn't tried. That was actually kind of sick, and I fall out of it, of course. That's just the way things go when you record. You want to show something, you want to do something, and then it goes the complete opposite way. But this kind of has a nice little berm to it that holds you pretty nice for how small it looks, at least. We can go fifth gear. I don't know, that might have been a little high, and that's the reason my back wheel gets down. Then I'm actually going to try scrubbing left to right here. It worked a little bit better, not as high as I wanted to go. Whatever. And then back down, fourth gear. These bikes are made of steel. You literally can't crash. And even surprising on this sort of terrain like that we have here on this track, you just... Okay, well, I crashed. I was going to say, you really can't do a whole lot that'll make you crash anymore, but I was proven wrong. And then, you know, see how I kept the front wheel up there? That's Jetson Lamort's type stuff. And then getting up over that, and then scrubbing into this corner. Oh my, that was almost so nice. But let's do a little run here. Let's see what we can jump, because there's just some random obstacles over here. We're gonna see if we can just absolutely case. Yep, and we land it, no problem. And then why not just a little cross jump over here, hit the brakes, and that was obviously coming up. I didn't realize that there was this drop off. Wanted to go over here, kind of pop up over this and get up over whatever this is over here, kind of get through the water a little bit, and then try to cap it off with a backflip here. A backy, can we get it? That was more like a full, like a backward, a backflip 360 there. I don't know. You guys let me know what the hell that was. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. We'll jump back into my favorite corner here, and then I actually want to rail this outside instead of using like the cheeky line on it, and even leaning forward on that as well. And then just toss her up there, bud. And go third gear, hop up here, and then want to get down close enough. Then, yeah, this is possible on a 450. Got to get the right run and, you know, right gearing. There's a lot that might go into that, but whatevs. You know what I'm saying. Like, it's possible. Almost forgot about this, and I'm gonna get the back wheel down. I think fourth gear might be our best bet, and try to cut it off as best as we can, and still can't quite get there on that 250. I don't know what I'd do there then. Like, if this was a race, I don't know what my race line would be, but I mean, I'd be sending it, honestly. This track is super fun to just let loose on, and there's a lot of stuff that'll catch you out if you're not careful enough, but there's also enough stuff that, oh my goodness, that keep you entertained or keeps you going fast enough. I'm never taking that inside personally, but whatever. I'm sure you can actually find footage earlier in this video where I took it, but whatever. We move on. Jump up this. I have yet to clear this as well. So just a few things on the bucket list to clear those before we're done with life. I know that seems a little harsh, but you never know. So just put it on the bucket list, and then we're gonna see how far down we can launch this. Like I said, you can't crash. It's nearly impossible. See, proving my point for me again. See, that stuff never happens on recording. Watch this, not gonna crash. It just doesn't happen. Then we're gonna shoot right back down here. Another nice tabletop. I like how they vary in sizes. You know, the tabletops not always like the same size, and that I kind of like. Keeps you guessing. By the way, I'm going to be gone, so I miss weekends typically, and that hopefully won't happen in the past. And or in the future, not in the past. Hopefully that won't be the case in the future, but after this weekend it should be pretty much a grind here on the channel. But I'm gonna probably miss a few extra days, so just to let you guys know. You know, like I said, normally miss weekends, but you could probably expect me to miss the weekend, and then maybe Monday and Tuesday, maybe a Friday in there too. I can't really tell you that much. I mean, I don't even know, so I couldn't tell you. But this week's kind of just whatever happens. Whatever I feel like posting, I'll post, and then it'll really be a grind starting, you know, next week. So, oh boy, that'll be interesting to see, because the channel's already doing pretty good. And I mean, if you guys haven't already, subscribe. All right, you're here on one of the better MX bikes channels, and we're actually about to hit 5K. And by the time this is up, if I'm lucky enough, if I posted good enough shorts today, I think we might just be at 5K. So if it's not already there, please juice it up. Even if you unsubscribe in a month or so, that'd be just fine, because hopefully by then I'd have enough to replace you. No offense, but that's just kind of the way of the world right now. But yeah, super stoked. I'm, like I said, kind of happy and doing whatever's nice this week, and then I'll be on the grind. So in case you guys were gonna miss the videos on the weekends or whatever, hopefully that shouldn't be the case. But got to take a momentary break before really jumping in. And other than that, I don't really know what else to brief you guys on. Told you pretty much everything you got about the track. You've seen the gameplay through the whole video. Watch this. Oh, I thought I was actually gonna crash on that one. Go around this, come up here, and this is where we say deuces, bye.